A neural network, also called an artificial neural network or ANN, is actually a graph data structure. It has nodes and edges. The nodes with their incoming edges are called artificial neurons, with reference to the brain component from which this is partially inspired. So to understand neural networks, it's best to start by understanding a neuron. It's actually a mathematical equation, but conveniently visualized as shown. It is characterized by a node, the circle, with multiple incoming edges and an outgoing edge. Each incoming edge has a weight associated with it. The node itself has a bias associated with it. Each incoming input gets multiplied by the edge weights, and then that value gets added to the bias. In a sense, we are calculating the weighted sum of the inputs, and the resultant output can take any value from negative to positive. It is then passed through what is called an activation function, which is very important. And that output becomes the output of the total neuron. So that's the composition of a neuron. When we say that we are training a neural network, all we are doing is tuning the values of these weights and biases, which we have no idea of when we start training it, so that we can achieve a desired input-output relationship. The desired input-output relationship is given by our training dataset. The weights, as you can imagine, suggest what is the relative importance of each of the incoming inputs. And the bias suggests the output of the neuron independent of the inputs. For example, it is the value the neuron will emit when all the inputs are 0.